Okay, hopefully it's back. Yeah, OBS said that it lost connection for a moment, so I hope it's back. I did not click anything further since the point that it disconnected. Yes, blah blah blah, celebrity. I wonder who it could be, blah 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 blah. Okay, yes. Ah, it's the manager. Hey, you two, get your act together. Our guests are coming soon. No, it wasn't you. The one thing I do love about OBS, compared to like using Twitch Studio, which I did for too dang long, is that it actually gives you the update. Like your little thingy that comes up, and it's like, oh, by the way, you disconnected. It's like, okay, I can panic about knowing that, as opposed to looking over to the right at my stream, which I do because that's where I have the chat, and then seeing like, it's not working, I guess. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, our guests are coming soon. I turn around to spot two women walking side by side through the storefront's doors. That's not very well written. One is clearly from Glamour Pop's headquarters. She's carrying a large briefcase and her eyes narrow when she sees us. Something about her is kind of familiar, and then it clicks. I've seen her on Forbes, yes. Steve Forbes, the billionaire. That fancy business magazine that props up successful rich people. I mean, true. Her name is Anna Lee. Wow, that's an original one. The woman who rapidly climbed the ranks of Glamour Pop and turned it into a makeup empire. They say she's a business genius, but she's ruthless too. A nightmare to handle. My manager is putting on his best customer service smile for her. Oh, is Gamma the manager here? Oh, I can't do Gamma. I can't do Gamma. Oh, but I wish I could. I bet he's scared straight. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna say the manager is Gamma at this point for the rest of the. Sorry to hear that, Clara. Hope things improve. Hope that you got a good night's sleep. Okay. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. It's back now. Okay. Alright, so yeah, cut out for a little bit. We're back. This person is like the head of. Have a good night. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This person is the head of whatever this company is. She's ruthless, and it said that the manager is putting on his best customer service smile. And I'm like, this is Gamma. So we're gonna the rest of the times that we reference the manager, it's gonna be Gamma, but I can't do Gamma, so. We're just gonna say it's Gamma. Because I'm doing everybody with the same voice. Oh, thanks. Hi, Stream Elements. I've been back for like 4 minutes now, but that's okay. As for the woman walking next to her, I see a flash of pink as a woman decked out in elegant, cream-colored idol attire trots by Anna Lee's side. Is that idol attire? It just looks like a dress, but okay. Everyone knows her as Ara now, but I knew her as Bo Young Kim. These are very different names. Our second in command, Lieutenant Sentinel Aurora. We've had our ups and downs. She's caring, but opinionated and hot-headed. Back then we were close, but we argued a lot. After the final battle, we kept in touch for a few months, but then that faded out. I haven't talked to her in years. Since then, she entered the music industry and became a pop idol, and she's been popular since debut. I would have been happy for her, but I'm petty. We were supposed to keep our identities a secret. When she debuted, she revealed herself as Sentinel Aurora to the world, which should have made it really easy to identify the rest of us. It was obviously a marketing tactic, but her new fans ate it up. I'm disappointed in her. I never thought she would use her identity to try and gain fame. I bet she's changed even more so now. Why did we get noise for that? Wasn't this all internal anyway? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she pretended not to recognize me. Well, two can play at that game. And as Ara glances over the crowd, she locks eyes with me immediately. Ay, ay, ay. That's an expression. She's coming over here! Arya? Yes? Hello. What are you doing here? I mean... working? Shopping? Probably one of those two. Actually, I work here now. Oh. That's a big sweat drop there. Ara fiddles with her necklace, which I recognize as her sentinel ring. We each have one, and it's the source of all our magical girdle powers. She still wears it after all these years, huh? The silence hangs in the air, and the atmosphere is awkward. It's been so long that I'm not sure what to say. I guess that I didn't speak that one out correctly. It's nice to see you again, Bo Young. You can call me Ara now. It's my stage name, but I prefer it to my real name. I mean, Arya's my stage name. So, two can play at this one. Oh, okay. Got it. No problem. So, what have you been up to lately? I haven't heard from you in ages. I haven't heard from you in ages. Haha. Touche. Oh, jeez. Ara, while it's nice you've reunited with your, friend, why don't we get down to business? Everyone else is waiting for us after all. Right, sorry, I'm ready when you are. Annalie claps her hands and everybody in the store stands at attention. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Glamour Pop is proud to announce the greatest, most ambitious launch in our company's history. Also the most awful, terrible tragedy in the history of the world. Annalie lays down her briefcase on one of the empty tables. You have to trust us. There's empty tables here. She opens it up to reveal a trove of plastic sample bags full of packaged makeup. Oh my god. It's wild. What a surprise. From what I can see, everything looks cute and colorful, with star and ring motifs. Just what I like. The color coding reminds me a lot of the Sentinels, actually, huh? Really makes you think. We'll be doing our first ever magical girl themed makeup release using the iconic imagery of Diamond Co.'s very own Super Sentinels. Did you say Sentinels plural? What? Annalie continues on explaining the specifics of this so-called collaboration while my mind reels. I shoot Ara a pointed look. How could she have let this happen? Money. First she uses the Sentinels to pave her way to fame, and now she's allowing our image to be used for marketing makeup products? She seems pretty pleased with it, gotta say. As a former member of the Sentinels, I'm so excited to share our history with all of Glamour Pop's customers. Please support the new line. Oh boy. She must be joking, right? Or this is some crazy dream that I have to wake up from? It's ice cream dreams. I pinch myself. Nope, this is happening. Well, what if you pinched harder? Ara, this is such an interesting concept. One that I would have loved to hear about ahead of time. You know, you could have called to tell me about how you're selling the image of your group. Oh, don't be silly, Arya. That'd be breaking my NDA. She gives me a half smile, half grimace. Yeah, you can definitely see that in the sprite almost. While blinking rapidly, you can also see that. From me to Anna Lee. Lee seems to pick up on my discomfort. This is awesome. Why magical girls, though? They say they are always saving the Earth, but when I see them fight, it's just magical people fighting magical villains. Then nature and regular people pay the price of their collateral damage. Couldn't they use their powers for more pressing issues? Or better yet, couldn't we have heroes that aren't mooncharos but are just regular people doing the hard work of really saving the Earth? Oh, I'm enjoying this. Oh boy. Defend the magical girls. Agree with her. Deflect. Yeah, I agree. You're right, they just cause more problems than they solve. And for what? Maybe they should all disappear. That got kind of dark. I wouldn't want them to disappear. I just don't like that they get all the credit, I guess. Other people help save the Earth. This friggin' sprite. Ara looks baffled by the conversation. Moral opinions on magical girls aside, I lean into Ara. Whisper distance. Ara, you really don't think I would have approved something like this, would you? I suppose not, considering you're not in charge of it for once. Dimly, I get the sense I'm getting glared at. I wonder what would give you that notion. And it's not just from my manager. I turn my attention back to Anna Lee as Ara glides back over to her side. That makes a lot of noise. Regardless of your personal feelings, the reason we're here is to offer our prospective customers free samples of the sentimentality line. Oh dear. The employees, of course, get first pick. Perhaps that'll change your mind. Alright. Meaningless token will do it. We start to open up the samples Anna Lee presented us with. Admittedly, the formulas for this line seem solid. The eyeshadow glides over my eyelid, and the lipstick's creamy base feels great to apply. Just like makeup, I guess. I take a glance over at Lise, and I can't help but crack a smile. Lise, are you trying on the makeup your way again? You know it. Goodness gracious, what on earth are you doing to your face? Did you know that flamingos use an oil secreted from their butts to keep their pink feathers from fading in the sun? It's like rouge. This pink reminds me of that. This game should be about Lise. This game should be about freaking Lise. Like, Lise has all the good lines thus far. How ridiculous. I thought you trained these girls. Mr. Chu. Ma'am, we do. This hire just has unique taste. You bet she's unique. I always look forward to her next look. The way she does eyeliner is totally the future. It's not even near her eyes. I like to make pretty leaves on my cheeks like I'm hiding in the jungle. Well, that certainly was a demonstration of our makeup. Count on my weirdo Lees to brighten up a bad situation. Demonstration of what not to do. Wow, withering. Now our manager looks like he's about to pass out because he's got to go check catfish. Did I do it wrong? I'm so sorry. That's me in like most social situations. Oh crap. No, what? Why? Mr. Chu, this is just such a special occasion and she was very excited to try on everything. Good job, Mr. Chu. Are you an idiot? What do I pay your salary for? Image is power. And this is not the glamour pop image, right? Whatever. Like, cool. She's so scary and pretty. Lise looks like she might faint or develop an unhealthy fixation. Why not both? Will she get fired? I should do something. Oh, baby. Signal R for help. Put the makeup on wrong. Get in Annalise face. Ah, jeez. I think the last one is least likely to work out. I'm gonna do the middle one and show solidarity. Quickly, I try to recreate Lisa's creative application on my face and look defiantly at Annalie. A show of solidarity, huh? That's exactly what I said a second ago. Please don't rip off my lines. How quaint. She leans in close. But I'd think twice before you cross me again. Yeah, okay. Are you the big bad of this game? Gulp. Okay then. I guess the strange girl can stay. I mean, it's my stream. But Annalie turns to the manager. But you're fired. She fired Gamachu. What? I must get to my next meeting. Ara, come along. Other stores are expecting us after all. Expect shipments with more sample packages inside. We'll be distributing these to our customers over the next couple of days. Yes, like a business product. My manager opens the door for Annalie and Ara as they walk out. He looks utterly defeated. Should have checked bumper ledge. Ara glances back at me at the last moment. I give her a look as if to say, we're talking about this later. Lise nudges me. Back at ya. My life flashed before my eyes. Thank you for your help back there. Damn straight. Anytime. That Annalie sure is a firecracker. That's so weird. The day just got started, but I feel like I just got off a roller coaster. That's when I see Alistair come crawling around the corner. What does he want now? I don't know. A kitty! She's the best. Wait, it's too late. Lisa's showering Alistair with pets. He seems to accept them, so I wait a minute. Yes, pet. It's a long moment. It damn well better be. Lise, shouldn't you watch the register? No, watch the cat. You work in a mall. You have a cat come to your store and hang out. It's cat time. Oh my gosh, I forgot about my job. It's fine. Like, you're the store manager now. Mr. Chu got fired. Alistair, what are you doing here? He's pretty happy. I don't think seeing Ara on Today of all days was an accident. Oh, so he saw Ara walk out. Something of fate is in the air, Arya. You should call the others Naya. Really? I don't think that they want to hear from me. You can't ignore my magical cat senses. They are never wrong. That's true. I can't. Can your magical cat senses man years of tense silence and resentment? No, but you can pet me. Oh, don't be so dramatic. I'm not gonna call them. To be honest, I don't even have their numbers. It's that, or you may find a hairball on your pillow later. Alright, why not both? Gather the sentinels. Fine. It has been a long time. I don't even know how to start finding the sentinels again. Like, how would I find Ara? Jackie? Yeah, Jackie wouldn't scream and run away at the sight of me. I think. I'll drop in on the gym where she trains. Hopefully she's there. I'm just gonna appease Alistair. Then it's back to regular old boring life. Also, I'm working today. Not anymore. Wasn't the day just beginning? Well, the day's over. After making it home, I feed Alistair an early dinner and touch up my makeup before heading back out. If I'm gonna find Jackie, the best place to start would be the Golden Glove Gym. Jackie practically lived there back when we were still in high school. I'm hoping that's still the case now. I take the path I know the best, through Cove Park, and expect to be tied up with anxious feelings of doubt. But instead, something about the walk there begins stirring up old memories and anxious feelings of doubt. Even though there were quite a few changes, the path remained largely the same, and I feel an odd comfort in that. Would Jackie be the same? Can you elaborate what changed about the path to a gym? Of course she would. What am I thinking? I don't know. Even in the earliest days before she even had her sentinel ring, she fought tooth and nail to become the woman she always knew she was. That never changed, even when her opponent was her own family. She had always known what she wanted out of life, and we respected her for being so grounded. Although there were definitely times she was more spaced out than me. Still, she was always there for us when we needed her the most. Oh, that was not great. All the more reason why I feel terrible looking back and seeing how little I've kept up with her. She never failed to call for holidays or my birthday. Despite that, I even lost her number. What? How does that work? Man, why am I so bad at this? I mean, that's a special level of bad, I gotta say. I really need one of those new cell phones with caller ID. I mean, okay, I guess it's 1999, but I don't know. Not that I can afford a new phone anytime soon. I mean, if you like stayed at your job instead of, leaving. I mean, the cat told you to leave, so you know what, that's fair. While weighing the options of a Nokia versus a flip phone, I arrive at the gym in no time. That's definitely a gym, you can tell from the boxing ring. The Golden Glove is still open, but it's nearly vacant save for 2 people. In the center of the ring, I spot Jackie wearing mitts and catching punches from a little girl I haven't seen before. They're right there. Just use your imagination. Jackie, now in the mix. After you break my guard, I want you to land 2 body shots on me as hard as you can. After that, I'm gonna swing, and I need to roll and repeat the pattern. Oh, she's very pleased with herself. I got it this time, coach. I'm ready, says Layla, whatever. Then show me. Let's go. This new girl starts to throw a flurry of punches that Jackie catches with her mitts. Every so often, she lets a few slip by her, allowing Layla to hit her in the same spots. Jackie isn't just standing there and taking it either. Every so often, she quickly swipes her mitt near Layla's head to punish, but each time, Layla smoothly ducks and rolls out of the way. That's it. Now you know how to do it. Keep your head moving and the pressure on. An opponent will get desperate, making it easier for you to pry open their guard. Coach Martinez, you said this would help me against taller people because it's supposed to lower their chin. How come yours isn't lowering? You'll have to hit harder if you want to lower my chin. What's important is that we build your confidence. You're young. Oh, you're young. Strength will come later. Pfft, I would feel pretty confident if I knew I could knock someone down in one hit. I bet you would. You'll have to trust me on this one. Technique makes a better foundation for confidence than strength ever will. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure this might bruise in the morning. Layla doesn't take long to bask in the praise before she notices and points at me with her glove. Coach Martinez, there's a weirdo watching us. Hey, what the heck? Weirdo. Huh? Jackie is surprised when she turns and when she turns to see me awkwardly standing at the foot of the ring. She must have really been focused if she didn't notice me till now. Oh hey, that's one of my weirdos. Hey, emoji text sign thing. Hey yourself, stranger. What are you doing here? Came to box a child. What? I can't visit my friend for the first time since high school? Friends usually call ahead. You caught me all gross and sweaty. Well, you see, text emoji thing. You forgot my number, didn't you? I'm sorry. Another text emoji thing. Who's the weirdo, coach? Again, what with the weirdo and such? Right, Layla, this is Arya. Arya's an old friend of mine from back when we were in high school. Layla stares intensely at me as though she was trying to puzzle me out. An old friend and weird hair? Starlight? Huh? Layla. I knew it, I'm right. Jackie, what the hell? Whoa, hold on, I didn't tell her anything. I'm very smart. My daddy even said so. My daddy says I'm smart. I already knew Coach Martinez's soul. Jackie, why? Jackie, Erica, please. Jackie, why? It wasn't on purpose. You might not recognize her since it was a while ago, but Layla was someone I rescued back when we were saving the world. I don't know that Jackie Y is gonna get its own command, but we'll see. Maybe it has more staying power than I think. It was so cool. You were fighting monsters on a bridge, and they were going all whack, wham, pow. It was so crazy. One of the monsters hit the car that Daddy and I were in and went floom over the side. Daddy bumped his head, but I didn't. I wore my seatbelt. Oh, but we were sinking. Oops. But then we stopped sinking because we were in a giant bubble, and then bang! The coach came in, busted our window, and dragged us out. The irony being that it was easier to drag my dad out because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Wait a minute, can we please go back to the part where your father bumped his head while falling off a bridge? In a car. He is alive, right? Huh? Daddy's way too tough to die, silly. He just went to sleep for a bit. Yes, there's nothing wrong with traumatic brain injuries that cause you to lose consciousness. Did that double up? Jackie rolls her eyes and sighs. She rolls her sighs and eyes? So, apparently her father knew my Tio, and out of some sheer coincidence, she joined our gym in about the same year as our breakup. She, never seemed to have forgotten my face, I guess. Layla gasped. You dated Starlight Sentinel? Oh. Dang, no. Too much fun. That's Layla, the team. We're talking about when the team disbanded. But yes. Ooh, I get it. That makes a lot more sense. Yes. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, hold on. I was there dealing with the monster and was nowhere near you. How did you figure out who I am? Oh, that's easy. Coach has no social life, so you had to be one of them. Layla. It's true though, you're either here, hanging out with that biker girlfriend of yours, or going to concerts for that Ara lady. I mean, we have to get into the biker girlfriend. It's not what you think, they're just my friend. Look, you can ask. Jackie stops mid-sentence when Layla begins to mock her with kissy noises. Jackie claps her hands suddenly. Gee, would you look at the time, Layla? How about you finish the day off with some job rope before your father gets here? But hop to it. Oh, goes rope. Layla nearly trips over herself as she runs off without question. Well, I have confidence in her ability to do jump rope then. Anyway, she can be a handful, but she's got a good heart. So, what about you, fearless leader? What have you been up to? Yeah. 1 second. Surviving. I work at a makeup store now, and I'm trying not to drown from the rent while I figure out what I want to do with my life. A makeup store, huh? That suits you. Good for you. Huh? Are you making fun of me? It's a retail nightmare. I had to work for Mr. Chu for years. Imagine that. Keeps talking about clean hands. I'm not. You were always big on makeup, so it's nice that you get to work somewhere that suits one of your interests while you figure things out, right? It's nice to know we have something in common now. What do you mean? Don't worry about it, it's nothing. I'm not hiding anything. Are you you know, that kid packs more of a punch than I give her credit for. Say, about one of those good old-fashioned Starlight patch-me-ups. What? Is that a euphemism? I sigh to myself knowing that I'm not going to pull more out of Jackie once she gets evasive. I look around to see if anyone else is at the gym, and when I see that we are alone, I nod my head. Alright, fine, show me where it hurts. Mostly the sides, here and here. I lower myself down to get a good look and place my hand where she guides me. Jackie's breath hitches when she feels the touch. Oh, does it now? Oh, does it? Oh, it do be like that. I forgot about this part. It used to tickle. I don't know how you could forget. I had to heal you more than anyone else on the team. Yeah, that's what we call it, healing. That's what happens when your confidence leads with strength and not technique. I see. I could make out the damage Jackie was referring to. It was subtle and still fresh, but I played the role of healer a lot. Now this takes me back. Noticing when something was off came naturally after I had enough experience. I wonder what went wrong. Not that I don't appreciate your attention, but are you gonna start soon, or... Huh? I snapped out of my little daydream and noticed my magic was acting up. There was supposed to be bright light coming from my fingertips. That's not supposed to happen. What's wrong, Arya? My light is dim. It's supposed to be way brighter than this. What? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Look. I try straining my magic some more, but the light never glows any brighter. Oh, that is weird. Is it helping at least? Do you feel it? Kinda. It's a little tingly. Maybe my tickle tolerance has gone up? Alistair warned me that something strange was going on. This must be it. Jackie, have you had any issues with your magic? I haven't touched it in ages, Arya. Mine's a little dangerous to be throwing around in retirement, especially if your healing isn't working too well. I don't really want to bust open another punching bag for this. Those are pricey. You know, mine is kind of fickle anyway. You're better off asking everyone else. Besides, if the little dude says there's something up, he's usually right. He's a cat. He knows things. I tried my best to hold back a groan. I knew I had an I told you so waiting for me when I got home. More than that, this was not how I pictured meeting up with everyone again. Fine. I guess I have some phone calls to make. Do you think that maybe you could, give me everyone's phone numbers, right? Missing their numbers too. Yeah. I don't have a fancy Nokia phone. Don't worry, I gotcha. Jackie runs across the gym and pops open a door, leading to an office. I can hear her scrambling for a few things here and there, but soon enough she comes out with a piece of paper and hands it to me. I immediately lose the paper. Here, this should be all of our numbers. Once Layla gets picked up, I'll be good to go. Just give me a call when you figure out when and where. But for now, I gotta get back to her training. We've got time. Ditch the rope, Layla. Let's take it back to the bag. Same routine as earlier. Show me how you're gonna beat champ. Yes, coach. Layla straightens up, tidying her footwork. She releases a barrage of punches upon the training bag. See? You're seeing the after effects. Right. Thank you, Jackie. I guess I should head out then. Hopefully I'll see you soon. After saying my goodbyes, I take one last look around the gym and wave to Layla before I leave. I text the former sentinels to meet me at the park. I scope out a place that's empty, so we won't be overheard. Magical Girl 101, keep your identities and intel secret. So we're gonna do all this in a public park. Understood. Too bad our old hideout was destroyed when Solaire lured the treacherous tango dancers right to us. Used the wrong card from his magical deck and blew the whole place up. Well, that happens. Solaire? Oh, I hope you never meet him. Ever. 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 I'm serious. Shudder. Anyway. Hello, Kitty. You did send the message out, right? He's so happy. Pages have been sent all around, but I lost the numbers because I sent out the pages. I wonder what Ara will be wearing today. We already saw her. She was wearing a poofy dress that we said was idol attire. Not this again. Oh, hey, I can't believe it. They're wearing what we saw earlier. Mercifully, someone has arrived before I hear another rhyming ode to Ara. Looks like Ara and Jackie are here first, because we've already introduced them as characters. I caught her on the way in. She's hard to miss. I'll take that as a compliment. Miranda, aka Sentinel Nova, arrives next. She still has that glow about her. Her specialty was creating things out of stardust and then exploding them. Cool. She was never the most talkative member of the group, but she always pulled more than her weight. Hey everyone. Long time no see. Miranda nods awkwardly. Yeah, it's kind of partly my fault for not seeing her. Best not to shine too bright a light on that. Oh yeah, what do we do now? Jackie and Miranda share a brief but friendly wave. Those two were never super close. Here we go. Ara bounces toward her. Bounces forward to her, even. Miranda, how's work? Yeah, how's work going? I can read good. Oh, where do you work now? You don't know? Typical. You didn't know where I worked until this morning. I wouldn't say that's my fault. Come on, you two. Everybody sweats a lot. Arya, I'm working at a wood shop these days. It's good. That's good wood. I really wanted to put our magic days behind us, so I was surprised that you called. It's hard thinking back on those times. Yeah, being a magical girl is hard on all of us. I'd love to see what you're working on. I wouldn't have, but Alistair said it was an emergency. I'm gonna go top one. That's not what you're not, never mind. Oh no, she's pissed. Can we just get to what this is all about? Yeah, I'm sorry. You never told me how you felt. Wait. I want to know what this is about. You never talked to me, so how could I know? I always asked. I wanted to help protect. Just stop there. Let's not bring up the past. Oh, dang. Oh, now she's happy. Why are we here? I mean, this one's awkward. So that's almost everyone, but there's still someone missing. There's another cat? Sentinel Perigee? 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 I guess. Our awkward little bubble girl. It's not like her to be late. So, does anyone know if KJ got the memo? She probably won't come. Sorry, they hate all of us now. Ara, are you being an asshole? They? Oh, I guess you haven't seen them in a few years. You wouldn't know. KJ realized they're not a girl about 2 years ago. They don't want to be called a girl or she. Just show them the same respect that you've shown me. Okay, I'll try to remember. So, they are still going by KJ? Yeah? Yeah. Well, they're still our shy little Perigees. I'll accept them no matter. Someone pulls up on a motorbike. Weird, I don't know what someone would be doing here at this hour. Coming to the meeting? The stranger dismounts and walks toward the group. They remove their helmet. Oh my god. Hey there, handsome. Ugh. Ara? Are we gonna have words or... KJ? Hey, princess. It's been a while, huh? Sorry I'm late. I try my best to keep composure over how different KJ is compared to when we were in high school. Wait, are those tattoos? I mean, pixelated ones, yeah. Never mind, composure lost. Are you feeling okay? You look a little out of it. I mean, you're not... You look a little out of it here, KJ. What's in that cigarette? What happened to you? You look amazing. What the heck? Oh, thanks, princess. Yeah, after the Sentinel split up, I was left figuring out what I wanted to do with my life. Turns out the bigger question was not what I wanted to do, but who I wanted to be. Relatable. I kinda always wanted tattoos and to dress like this. Even back in the old days, I was just too chicken. Not about the tattoos, but relatable. Anyways, I don't think we all came here to hear my life story. I'd like to hear it. I take it there's a problem? Alistair has been behaving really strangely during this conversation, but he's really cute, so you know what? It's okay. He must be really anxious. Oh my god, so anxious. Go on, tell them. Has anyone else noticed their magic failing? Ara says no. I haven't tried using my magic recently, but I've been feeling more exhausted than usual. That might just be, oh dear goodness, because of my new schedule. I've been a lot busier since I started working on the sentimentality line. Yeah, I don't think we need that word anymore. The what? No, we don't need that. I'll let someone fill you in on that later, off camera. Anyone else? Have you tried using your magic lately? No, but Miranda sighs and holds out her hand, palm upwards. Specks of dust begin to stream from her fingertips, materializing out of thin air. They swirl around her hand with an ethereal glimmer before disappearing in a tiny, controlled explosion. Seems fine. I would check, but I don't want to hurt anyone here accidentally. Purposefully, maybe, but there's a lot of trees around. Fire hazard, you know. So, I guess it's just me then? I mean, I can test it now, but do you want me to? I'd have to do it to one of you. Oh, are we not doing phrasing anymore? You can do anything you want to me. I don't want to hurt you. Angelically beautiful and cares about her friends. Oh, how I missed you. Also won't recognize that one of their former group mates is non-binary. Alistair, first off, it's been years. Second off, you're a cat. It's never gonna work. Are we talking about like the magic thing, or is this going into a weird place? Don't speak on my behalf. I missed you too, kitty. Just because you're single and lonely doesn't mean you have to project onto me. Wow. Oh, I really missed you. Ugh, anyway, use your attack magic on me. I can take it. Didn't you literally just say that your healing powers aren't working? Oh yeah, right. That's the thing about the meeting. Not having the powers, right? I forgot about that. Okay, I can still take it, but go easy. Unless you want to use the charming attack on me. No. Miranda, cover your ears, okay? I know you have sensitive hearing. Wait, what? My hearing is perfectly normal. I don't need to be babied. Oh dang. Miranda gets cut off because Ara lets out a screeching high note. Quietly, but not so quiet it doesn't send a shockwave of pain through my skull. Yes, that seems very quiet to let that screeching high note that sends pain through the skull. Ow, ow, ow. I said go easy on me, emoji thing. When I look back over at her, Ara is staring at me like I'm a ghost. I did. That should have knocked you out if you were defending. You weren't, and it still barely did anything. Huh? Was I supposed to be doing something? Nobody gave me the usual order to defend someone while they did something stupid. Knock me out? That's not going easy. And why are you always trying to tell me what to do? We seem like great friends. Why would they not stay in touch? It would have only been for a few seconds. I can handle a little noise. Also, that's still a foul play, even if it didn't work out. Alright, I'm going to take a very quick break to use the restroom. I'll be back. Okie doke, where were we? They're all pissed at each They're all pissed at each other. No one is letting me talk. Girls, let's stay on track here. He's so happy. Cough. Not a girl, cough. Listen, well, I mean, acknowledge that, kitty. Listening to this squabble is giving me a hairball. Please, let's not have it come to that. Although it's better than him hooking up one at home. The point is, something is deeply wrong with magic. And if we keep fighting amongst each other, we'll never get to the bottom of this. The group looks around at each other, unsure. Alistair's right, but can we really work together when some of us have changed so much? And some of us haven't? I look at Ara and she raises her eyebrows back at me as if to ask, what? Could this just be a fluke? It isn't a lot to go on. Personally, I prefer it this way. I never like my powers. It's not about liking your powers or not. If magic in general is in danger, we need to protect it. Magic is important. Magic does suck, but it doesn't matter how we feel about magic. I don't know, we're going with magic does suck. It's a part of us. We have to see if there's something wrong to make sure everyone here will keep being okay. We don't know the extent of how this will affect us. What if it doesn't stop at magic? Can everyone at least agree to look into it a little? Keep their eyes and ears open? Begrudgingly, the team nods along. Okay then, let's keep alert and keep in touch. I hope this is just some fluke, but maybe an excuse to see everyone again isn't so bad. I mean, at least a couple of these folks. I mean, everyone but our. We all leave for the night, maybe a little worse for the wear. Especially my headache. I let Ara take the reins on explaining the Sentinel makeup line to Jackie, KJ, and Miranda later on. And somehow I doubt that conversation will be hunky-dory. What a day! Oh my gosh, look at that. Got an achievement. The squad's back together, kind of. They hate each other, but still. The store having a big product launch event would have been enough to make it a momentous day in a string of normally dull ones, but Mr. Chu got fired. But then Aura was also our celebrity guest. And it didn't stop there. It's been so long since I've been it's been so long since I've been to the Golden Glove. Catching up with Jackie, then magic failing, seeing the whole team together, and how much they've all changed, Miranda, and especially KJ, and etc, etc. It's so much to take in. My brain is swirling, and not in a fun, soft serve ice cream kind of way. Is there really something wrong with magic? I mean, I did say it sucked, but... Will I be able to reconnect with my old teammates without making the rifts between us worse? Will we be able to come together again as a team? My mind is racing about the future, always swirling, turning, spinning into the future. What is it going to bring this time? Ice cream? Cats? It was scary before when I was just worrying about next month's bills, but now it feels even worse. Am I even half the Sentinel Starlight I once was? If there is some crisis, will I be able to conquer it this time? My head is throbbing with all this worrying. My eyes are heavy. Better get some rest. That night I had the most amazing dream about a singular star that looked exactly like an actual drawing of a star. Honestly, most of my dreams lately have been kind of dull or stressful. Doors that won't open, yeah, I've had stressful dreams about doors too. That's why I stopped playing it. Running but can't move. The usual life is stressing me out kind of dreams. But on this one, I feel warm and full of joy. Say more or less. It's like living through a movie of some of the Sentinel's greatest hits. Like the time Sentinel Aurora, or Bo Young, lulled a Hydra to sleep with her singing. We went into the sewers beneath Diamond Cove and she was so grossed out, but she put on a beautiful performance anyway. That's the thing about Bo Young. She's very opinionated and butts heads a lot, but you can rely on her when it counts. At least that's who I hope she still is. Before I can dwell too long in the present, my dream takes me to another memory. I dream of the time we'd been through a rough couple of weeks. We were all stressed out and exhausted. Sentinel Nova used her exploding stardust to cheer us all up with an impromptu fireworks display on the roof of the school. Boy, I am actually legitimately shocked that you were able to keep your identities a secret, since you're putting on fireworks displays on the roof of the school you attend. She's not very talkative, but she cares deeply about making people happy. And then I dream of our geeky Sentinel Perigee. KJ always felt out of place on the team. Their invincible bubbles saved us from collapsing buildings, toxic gas, mind control, but then somebody else had to defeat the bad guys. But you're not dead. Like, what are you doing on this team, person who saves everybody? I wish KJ knew how much we love them as a Sentinel and a friend. I really hope this self-reinvention isn't coming from a negative place. And finally we have Jackie, Sentinel Soul. I have never known anyone stronger in my whole life, both physically and emotionally. There are few things more satisfying in this world. Oh, thank you for getting rid of that. Spam bot? There are few things more satisfying in this world than catching a villain, monologuing, and then, BAM! A Jackie red hot fist to the face. Is that a euphemism? She's always the first one in a fight and last one out. She likes to keep things simple, though I sometimes wonder if things with her are more complicated than she lets on. And then there's me. Oh right, we have a sprite. At first, discovering I'm from another planet scared me so much. Wait, what? As it would anybody, I guess. Yeah, probably. My role as the last princess of the Serentia royal family, sworn guardians of truth and justice, seemed like big shoes I could never fill, and really a mouthful. But I did. After many years of victories and defeats, I realized I'd grown into somebody both my adoptive and birth parents would be proud of. And then, that chapter of my life ended, but the years kept coming, and I found myself stuck in a loop and unsure what to do. How do you top saving the world? Does it all just get worse from here? I wish I could go back to the simpler days. Life made sense. I knew my purpose. I had friends. I never want to lose that joy again. Oh my gosh, it's now December 21st. Beep, 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 beep. My alarm clock pops my dreams like a balloon. I lay there for a while, staring up at the ceiling. Seeing everyone again, seeing the makeup line, it really flipped a switch somewhere inside of me. Are we like equating these, or like, wait a second, what? Alistair nags me out of bed. At least some things never change, and I hurry to work. Can we see him? No? Alright. Time for work, I guess. Not time for cat. Is it time to retire yet? Oh, there we go. Alistair, what are you doing here? Making it better. I came to check on you. Now that we know something is happening with your magic, what if something else is wrong with you? Do you have a fever? I'm a little tired, I guess, but I'm fine. Definitely don't have COVID. It's only $19.99. Do you remember how your job works? Do you know where we are right now? Do you know your name? Aria, lost princess of Serentia, and retired magical girl. I work at this retail hell known as Glamour Pop, where I sell makeup. Did I say all this in front of a bunch of customers? Maybe. Did I pass? I asked that too. Yes, but don't let your guard down. I mean, you kind of did. You just told everybody a bunch of stuff. Make sure you touch base with everyone, too. Now that you've reconnected with your magical girl teammates, you have a chance to hang out with them after work. As part of a game, or life, whichever. If I'm not exhausted from work, that is. Right, if you have a good day at work, you'll have extra energy to visit friends afterwards. If customers are extra terrible today, you might not have energy to visit multiple people. Oh boy. I should be careful about what I say to the customers. Good luck. Oh gosh, do we have to pander to people? Hi, welcome to Glamour Pop. How can I help you? Hey sweetheart, how's it going? I'm looking for a makeup gift for my girlfriend. She's real mad at me right now. Makeup gift. Well, you're definitely in the right place. No, not like making up like after a fight. Gotcha. What kind of makeup would make a good makeup gift? Probably makeup. Just get a gift card. Red lipstick, concealer. Wait, what? How am I supposed to know this crap? I don't know. Go with this one. This lipstick is the color of roses. Pretty romantic, no? Oh man, lipstick's the whole reason she's mad at me right now. How am I supposed to know that? She found smudges on my t-shirt. You suck. Sounds like a personal problem? Rude. You know what? I'll look elsewhere. I'm more exhausted than usual. I guess I'm feeling some side effects from the magic disappearing too. I guess that was really not listed in a way that would give you a good idea as to what to pick. I don't think I can hang out with anyone today, like Alistair said, but I can do it tomorrow. Oh good, we're gonna lose the game because of this. Working with the customers today was exhausting, but they're always a bit demanding, aren't they? I'm glad to be home. I guess nothing really strange happened today. That's a good sign. Perhaps all this stuff with magic was just a hiccup. Meow. Yes, Alistair, I know you have your magical cat senses or whatever, but meow. Alistair, is something wrong? I got another hairball stuck? Meow. Why aren't you talking? Are you giving me the silent treatment again? Mallow. What? Is this because I didn't get the salmon flavored treat? I told you they were all sold out. Meow. Wait, can you not talk at all? Mew. Uh-oh, this is really bad. This has never happened before, ever. And unprecedented events in the life of a former magical girl? Not a good sign. I better call the team up, even if they won't like it. We all arrive and cram into our old high school classroom. How was that the designated meeting spot instead of like anybody's apartment? Arya, tell us what's so important that you need to call an emergency meeting for the second day in a row. And in our musty old classroom? Well, I admit it brings back memories. You know, breaking and entering. It does, but it's a little spooky at night, and ghosts are my natural enemies. Ghosts? They aren't punchable. Your fists would fly right through them. That's good logic. Is this going to be a regular thing? If so, I have to work around my schedule at the woodshop. It really is an emergency. Alistair, can you try talking again? You don't mean meow? Meow! I can't understand him at all anymore. His ability to speak is gone. No, not our funky little dude, little owl. I can still hear his voice. Meow. I mean, yeah, we can still hear his voice. It's more about comprehension. Maybe it's less about him not being able to communicate with us, and more about us losing our ability to understand him. Did we lose our universal translator from Star Trek? I tried using my healing powers on him to see if it would help, but honestly, I still can't manage to get things working again. Alistair crawls up into my lap. He seems exhausted from trying to communicate with us. Stroke his little chin, scratch beneath his ears. Can't we do both? I like the chin scritchers. I stroke under his chin and can tell he's starting to relax. He stretches out and then curls up to sleep. Can we have a sprite of that? I admit I was never your cat's biggest fan, but I do feel for him, all pitiful like that. Miranda offers me the jacket on her waist to use as a blanket, but I shake my head. This is escalating faster than we were expecting. We all know the signs. Unusual events always lead to some villain with a crazy plan. We can't just passively observe anymore. Finding out who's behind this needs to be our top priority. And honestly, it hurts not being able to understand Alistair. He's snarky, cryptic, and a huge pain in my butt sometimes, but Alistair is my closest companion. Damn straight. Arya, you're always looking out for others, leader. And I know this is upsetting news, but just remember, we're here. Oh, sorry. I meant to mute there. Whoa. Music changed. Solaire. Sup, nerds. And beautiful ladies. You. Not a lady, but you're still an asshole. Add something to one sprite. Thank you for the channel point redemption. Did you mean to say a sight for sore eyes? Sure thing, David Caruso. Yes, this is Solaire. I warned you about him. Plucked out of a Pokemon game. Useless man baby who inherited some magical soul cards. That's what he decided to call them, and Jackie, our sentinel soul, will never forgive him. He only ever used them to try to pick up girls, feel cool, and get our way. Yes, we dated. How? Why? Was it the hair? My impressionable young mind? Yes, I'm filled with deep shame and regret. Thank you. No, I will not give you details. Oh, hey there, Bo Young. I've been keeping a close eye on you. Ara suddenly turns pale. You know, now that you're famous, I'd consider giving us another chance. Absolutely not. Come on, it'd be good for your image. It's so sad. It would completely ruin my image. Hold up, what do you mean by another chance? Oh, Ara, you didn't. She did. Oh my god. I can tell Ara is dying inside. Let's just move on. Solaire sidles up to Miranda. Oh, hey, No. Hey. No, you're no Chiaki. Just trying to say hello to an old friend. We were never friends. Solaire slides away from Miranda, then slides up to Jackie, who gives him a not-so-friendly punch to the arm. He's sad. He stumbles for a moment from the impact. How's it been, Solaire? Jackie is smiling at him, but not in a sweet way. And I'm gonna wreck you, right? Ow! I mean, nice jab, buddy. I barely tapped you. But anyways, that's what you get for naming your stupid cards soul cards. I should sue, honestly. He looks KJ up and down. Fuck off. KJ, I don't know. This game should be KJ Lee's, I think. And the cat. I didn't know you expanded the team. Who's this femme fatale? Solaire, that's KJ. Behind this blank expression, I can see the cogs turning in his head. Whatever you're about to say, I don't want to hear it. Why not? After all these years, I thought you'd love to finally hear a compliment from me. Wow, he is shining. Jackie, sweetie, could you punch him again right in the nuts? Whoa there, Morticia, take it easy. I know you'll change your mind eventually. He just never stops talking, does he? No, he sure as hell doesn't. He claps his hands and looks to all of us like he's about to give a speech. I brace myself. Oh yeah, this is happening. Also, how did you know we were like meeting up at the high school where you used to go? I mean, it's weird that we're here, but it's also weirder that someone not invited is here. Try to stop the... We're given such an array of options here. I guess we're gonna try to stop the useless man, baby. It'd be like trying to stop the earth from turning. He is inevitable. It's so nice to see the dream team back together again. My favorite magical ladies to back me up in my most excellently successful battles against evil. Miranda's eyes glaze over as he starts talking. Backing you up? You mean saving the world while you played card games behind us? That's rich coming from the cowardly bubble girl. KJ cracks their knuckles. Okay, Hedgehog, that's enough. I'm gonna wipe that grin right off your face. Do it. You stepped away to feed cats and came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, this guy, yeah, he's basically a Yu-Gi-Oh! Character, I guess. He's the person referenced earlier who's got cards that were like magic or something, and I'm guessing that it's probably gonna be, oh no, my magic cards don't work. But for some reason he knew that they were meeting at their old high school classroom, which, like, it's weird that they're at their old high school classroom, but it's even weirder that somebody not invited is at their old high school classroom. Although KJ has pretty much told him in no uncertain terms to go fuck himself like 3 times, so that's pretty fun. Jackie steps in and places a hand on KJ's shoulder. You know, he's not worth it. KJ stares Solaire down for a few seconds, then backs off. I think he actually got intimidated by that. So anyway, you may have heard they're making an anime of my exploits, which, of course, will stay faithful to the manga. The power of the cards, one boy's journey to manhood fighting evil in 4 suits. Oh, that comic you drew about yourself and your wonderful soul cards? I remember that. He handed out photocopied books of his comic to the entire school. The drawings were atrocious. Tell me you won't be tackling a whole anime with your level of artistic technique. Hey, the sales of my soul card collectible deck were really high last year. The sales will finance the anime with some help from my trust fund. He cries a lot too. Like the 4th time he's cried already. Jackie looks like she's about to crack at the mention of soul cards again. I need to redirect his attention. Once he starts talking about this stuff, he never stops. Be direct. Be passive-aggressive. Show him something shiny. Yo, gross. Something shiny. I don't know if you missed that they can't understand Kitty right now, which is the sad part. That was the reason for the meeting. It's like, can't understand Kitty, but he's very happy right now. Solaire, look at this sparkly makeup case. Can't distract me, I've learned your tricks. Dang, I've used this tactic one too many times on him. I need new material. Then what are you doing here? Stalking? You're stalking, right? Right, I'm on spirit hunting duty. Any scary ghosts that haunt this sacred ground better peace out before I find them. Ghosts? Spirit hunting? I guess the school has always been pretty spooky at night. I mean, why are we frequently at this school at night? Jackie, there are no ghosts. He's an idiot. Well, actually... Aria... Oh, whoops. Please, no more tangents. Only sines and cosines. Solaire looks at me with a pleading look, but I hold my ground. Anyway, my sweet nothings, I just came here to tell you to... always believe in yourselves. He winks. God, he winked at us. Feel the blaze, baby. See ya. With a flash of a card, he promptly explodes. Classic Solaire exit. Is he dead? I was, in the heart of the... Is he gone yet? I blacked out for a sec. It's the right choice. How did he know where we were? He always had an uncanny sense for tracking us down. It's called stalking. Get a restraining order. Also, why is his magic okay? Total unearned confidence and stupidity. I'll clock him in the face next time he interrupts us like that. Why wait? Maybe Solaire's the reason for all of this. He's definitely a draining presence. I'd agree, but that's definitely wishful thinking. He's annoying, but he couldn't hurt a fly. I don't know, my ears hurt just listening to him. He always fumbled with his magical cards during battle and never managed to actually hit any of the enemies with them. Like Ronfahr. Or Gambit. In some ways, I actually feel bad for him. I don't. I really don't. Dweeb aside, I'm gonna keep looking into this, but I'm not exactly mourning the loss of my power, if it happens. Aura looks taken aback by this comment. Some of us actually still care about magic, and the team for that matter. I'm expecting everyone to be on their toes. I never said I didn't care about the team, and they can speak for themselves, you know? Right. Were those two always on such thin ice? I make eye contact with Jackie and Miranda. Jackie gives me a sympathetic smile while Miranda shakes her head. Anyways, let's try to stay in touch more often, like tomorrow. As long as I don't screw up the customer choice. Maybe check up on a few of our old enemies, see what they're up to. Make some more, you know, things to fill out the time. We should make an effort to drop in on each other's schedules, just for safety's sake, you know. The group nods in unison. I can sense some hesitation, though. Arya, I'd like to see the sentimentality makeup in person. Okay. I haven't seen it yet either. Can't say I'm all that enthusiastic to see it. Still, we should swing by Arya Star sometime. See what our magical girl work has turned into. Exploitation and no profits for you. Jackie, I promise you'll love it. Just give it a try. Bring money. I mean, if you say so, Aura. Great. Now that's decided, I'll be in contact. I'll do my best to check in with everybody. And with that, we disperse. It's been a long day. I pass out as soon as I get home. It's now the 22nd of December. No, shut up, alarm. Let me sleep 10 more minutes. When I get to work in the morning, there's a crowd that's gathered outside the store entrance, which is blocked by a line of security guards. Excuse me, can you all let me through? Crazed fan. No way. If anyone is seeing Aura, it's me. Right, I should have known. I better not get my pay docked if I'm late because of this. Tell them you work here. Force your way through the crowd. But I work here. Let me through. I have rent to pay. Wait, does that mean you can help us meet Aura? The fan grabs my wrist and stretches my arm out, and they scribble their number onto my skin. That's not cool. Excuse me. They yank me into the crowd behind them, and with their help, I'm actually able to make it to the front. Tell her to call me. Yeah, she's gonna get right on that. Sure. I showed the security guards my employee ID, and they let me enter the store. Jeez, what a hassle. I hope this number washes off easily. I rush into the store and enter the employees only section. That apostrophe's not. Anyway, where I clock in just the nick of time. Who's the new manager after they fired Gamma? When I return, I finally take a look at what's causing all of the commotion. Oh, it's Aura. Aura is posing in front of a colorful display that shows up the sentimentality line. She's smiling brightly with a mascara wand held up to her eyes. There's a flurry of camera flashes. Then she switches to another pose. We're not going to show it to you. We only had time to draw this one. It is pretty mesmerizing to watch. She's radiating confidence, and she gives off the captivating, dreamlike aura that celebrities have. I never would have expected her to become an idol, but then again, I never put a lot of thought into what our personal futures would look like. It seems like we really weren't friends. Life after the Sentinels wasn't something I could really comprehend. That's part of the reason I didn't exactly plan out my future. I wonder, has Ara always been like this, or was this aura something she cultivated over the past few years? Watching her, I almost forget how irritated I am that she's agreed to model for this in the first place. I really should bring that up soon. We really aren't friends, are we? While this is going on, I don't have to deal with customers at least. The shoot keeps going until we get closer to our delayed opening time, and Lisa and I do menial operations around the store. Can we bring back Lise? Anna Lee occasionally appears to monitor the shoot, and Lise hides in the back to avoid her. Good choice. When it seems to be over, Ara heads over to me. I'm so tired, I wish I could take a nap. Smiling for cameras and holding makeup products is hard. Harder than you think. You try looking excited about nothing for hours. It's emotionally exhausting. I'd still take it over dealing with rude customers any day. By the way, I never congratulated you on becoming an idol. You're just like TTJ now, right? I'm not quite there yet, but thank you. What else have you been up to while I've been gone? Other than the whole idol thing. Other than that, not much. Nothing that you can't find in a magazine article anyway. What about you? Anything new other than your job? Life's great. Adult life sucks. We're not beating around the bush. I'm trying my best to survive out here. I used to think that saving the world would be my greatest obstacle. Now it's just right. At least things were a lot more straightforward when we were kids. It's nice to remember the old times, right? I've been feeling particularly nostalgic recently myself, probably because of all the nostalgia. I'm so glad I've been able to see everyone together again. Although, who would have thought, after everything that happened, we'd be at such different places in our lives. We saved the world, but now I'm a superstar and you're here. Smooth. You know, no notes. That's just the way. Yeah, perfect. You did it. Wow, that's kinda condescending. No, not kinda. That's really condescending. How can she act like she's all that when she used the Sentinels to get where she is? I still need to talk to her about why she even agreed to do this campaign in the first place. Maybe now is as good of a time to bring it up as any. Express disappointment. Admit you feel lost. Now, you know what? I'm saying this. I guess I've been feeling lost lately. How so? I'm a popular celebrity. I can't relate. I mean, obviously I don't want to be working in retail. I don't really have any direction in life right now. So I just sort of ended up here. I see. Actually, I get what you mean about feeling lost. Oh, do you? You do? Emoji? But you're literally famous now. You didn't get here without having some sense of direction. Not exactly. How should I put it? I hope it's not bad. As Sentinels, we were symbols of hope and justice. We saved the entire world multiple times. After we all parted ways, I felt like I didn't have a purpose anymore. I felt useless, and I didn't know what to do. All I had left was my singing. So, when I got the opportunity to become an idol, I took it. Okay. I know you might not agree with my decision to create Ara from Sentinel Aurora, but I think KJ thinks I'm a sellout for it. But the Sentinels were the most important thing in the world to me. I want to incorporate that part of myself into my music and make money off of it. Sentinel Aurora is my identity, and I should be able to use it however I want, and use our group to sell, you know, makeup products without paying you anything. What about the makeup line? Yes, what what about the makeup line? That's not just your image, it's all of ours. You know the Sentinels are public domain. Remember the Dolls of Us? The shitty anime? So we weren't friends, right? I liked the anime. Of course you did, you were the main character. Anyways, I know the makeup line is kinda messed up, but I didn't agree to this without thinking about it first. A significant percentage of the profits will go to kids who need it. Could you be more vague? Maybe more, if I can convince Anna Lee that it'll increase business. Could you be more vague? With me around, I can make sure the money is going to the right places, and I can make sure that they don't slander our names, and I will absolutely make sure they don't give you any of it. I guess I wasn't thinking about what reasons you might have for doing this. I thought you were being selfish, because you were. You're still being selfish. You never were good at taking my point of view into consideration. That came out wrong, sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me. I really do appreciate you hearing me out and condescending you. It's okay, I get it. The last 2 days have been sorta crazy, what with magic disappearing and all. Well, I don't want our reunion to start off on the wrong foot. Let's start over. Who are you again? Do you want to talk about our feelings? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do feelings. Nope. But nice try. Lise approaches Ara nervously. Hi, Annalise says she needs you for an interview immediately. She said emphasis on immediately. Please hurry, she's so scary and pretty but scary. Oh, okay, I'll be right there. Ara smiles at you and waves. See you later, Arya. Anyway, time for work. Oh yeah, I wonder what Lise is up to. I do too. Welcome in. Sup, I'm looking for a majorly cool gift for my boyfriend. Can you suggest anything for a dude? Of course, anything in the store could work. Makeup isn't limited by gender. But off the top of my head, a boyfriend might really enjoy this. I'm gonna pick the wrong one. Bold face paint. Hair gel. Actually, you know, I don't know. Like, why are they asking for just, I need to buy something. Alright, buy this. Sorry, I don't often have things for men. Huh, for real? Lame, I'll go somewhere else for advice. Alright, great. Feel like I should have been braver with my advice. Well, what, like, how the hell are you supposed to know that either of those things are what anybody would want? Do people just go around wearing face paint haphazardly? I have free time now. Too bad work sucked. I can rally myself to do one thing today, but then I want to go home and rest. Who should I go hang out with now? I mean, there's like, we're gonna go hang out with KJ. Alright, my voice is done, so I'm going to save here. We're going to pick it up next time I do this with going to see KJ. I'm going to try, I'm just going to see, I mean, yeah, we're going to put it into just two save slots and hope that works. Hopefully it's not an issue. Oh wow, there are a lot of empty save slot things. Okay, so that's fine. We got a lot done today. Met a cat. There's some cool people. The Sentinels hate each other. I did a lot of talking. I think I kind of kept things largely where I wanted for most of that, so that was pretty good. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Gonna go raid Shin, who's still playing the ladder cross keys race. I have no idea what tomorrow is, whatever. If I don't have to play cross keys, then I might do this again if I'm up to it. But thank you, Clara, a non-binary alien, for hanging out. Thank you, non-binary alien, for the resub. Super kind. Hope everyone has a great night. Can go say hi to Shin. Hopefully the Thieves Town big chest was trash. Bye.